guys, I'm Kristin. I'm a real squirrel. I like to go traveling all over the place and look at different bins locations all over the country. So right now we are in Greenwood, Indiana, which is just outside of Indianapolis. So I guess I would call it the other Indianapolis bins location. I'm here a little bit early. They're already starting to get lined up outside. I want to get here a little early so that I can make sure that I get a cart. I'm not sure what the cart situation is here, so we're going to check that out. It's easier for me, I think, whenever I have a cart. So I've got my snack. I'm going to put my hair up so that I can see when I'm digging, and we're going to go see what we can find at this Goodwill outlet. Let's go. Oh, lots of parts. Okay, there's furniture a little bit in here, which is nice. But look how clean this is. Oh my gosh. This is so clean. Lots of clothes. It's a pretty decent size. Lots of clothes though. I do like some of the stuff, but look, the tag. The tag is missing. Let's see what it even says over here. No size. It's in good shape. I might get it anyway and just look at the, do the measurements. Tons of housewares. Been through a whole bunch of those, and that whole pile right there is singles. We got one bucket to go through. One bucket to go through left to hopefully find all the matches to all those singles. Wish me luck. Another single that I will be looking for. Some of those bins quickly because they are bringing out new stuff. So they made an announcement. We all have to go sit behind this blue line in this bin rotation waiting area, which is great. They've got the whole floor cleared. They are cleaning it, and they're bringing out new stuff. So not mad. It gives me a chance to sort my stuff and see if I have everything that I want, and I can check for buttons and flaws and snags and stuff like that. I threw a couple things back, like that Loren sweater, because it didn't have a size tag on it. So I'm throwing a bunch of stuff back, and now I get to go look at all new bins. So far I like it. on the hour since I've been here. So this is the second rotation that we're getting ready to go do. And it takes them about 15 to 20 minutes to get everything rotated, and we gotta wait for them to rotate the floor, which is fine. It takes time when they put out new stuff. So this time they put out shoes. So I'm curious to see what the mad dash is gonna be like when that happens. While you're thinking of it, go ahead and hit that like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Thank you so much. Whew, okay gang, that was fun. I always have a good time whenever I'm over at the bins. I love to dig. I love to see what I can find and what you can come up with. It amazes me what people donate and what people throw away. Here's what I can tell you. They do not take donations there. You have to walk them down the street over to the retail Goodwill that's practically in the same parking lot. Seems like there's plenty of carts. Everybody was super nice. They rotated every hour on the hour, which was great, but you better move through those bins quickly. There's enough there that you need to keep moving in order to get through all of them if you intend to. It was clean. They were quick to check everybody out. It was a good experience. Did I find a ton of fabulous stuff? A lot of single shoes, not a lot of matches. Always come home with something that can make me some money. Okay, you guys. So that was Indianapolis. I get to travel a lot and I'm so grateful for that, but this job allows me to be flexible and do things like that. Let me show you what I found. Everybody loves a good haul video, right? So let me show you the highlights, and then I have one item that I'm not sure how to feel about it. We'll get to that at the end, and then I'll tell you how much I paid for everything. Okay, let's start with just a cute little Madewell shirt. It's got like a peplum, it's oversized, it's got a deep V, puff sleeves, super cute, probably $14.99. Got another one of these bags that I'm gonna add to my collection. When I get about 4 to 6 of them, I put them together and sell them in a lot. Last time I sold them for $24.99 for a lot of reusable shopping bags. Somebody threw this one back and I understand why. However, vintage bustiers like this are great. This one does have tags in it though that says that it is a size 34B. It says lovable dance time and also made in the USA. These are the kind of things that I love to put on my whatnots, and I have a vintage nighty whatnot that I do every once in a while when I get enough to do it. This is definitely gonna go on that whatnot. You saw me pick up this t-shirt. I think Ron John t-shirts just have like give me a nostalgic memory because these were so cool in like mid 80s. A t-shirt like this and a pair of cut off sweatpants. Oh, that was so cool. I may or may not wear this a couple times before I sell it. Okay, so I have sold things like this before. This one is a Simplicity. It's like it's not really cross stitch. I guess it's more like needlepoint, but it's got all this stuff in it. Brand new. It says originally it was $16.49. That's probably about what I'm gonna get for it. Also with this is a pencil by number, sort of like a paint by number, but it comes with the crayons or the colored pencils inside. So again, easy. I'm just gonna scan the barcode and list sell similar. Nice, right? I have seen this brand before. It's Allegria. I don't always pick this up, but look at the sparkles on that. Isn't that one fun? So I think these will still do, I think these will do pretty well. I've seen a lot of people sell this brand before. So, you know, I learned from other YouTubers also. And I think I'm probably gonna get about 40 or 50 bucks for these. I like picking up belts because they bring down my average cost of goods. They're so lightweight, and it was funny to me to find St. Louis Cardinals in Indianapolis, but this belt is in pretty good shape. I mean, really good shape. And I think that this is probably a $15 to $20 belt, but it brings down my whole average cost of goods. Hardly weighs anything. Lots of decent shoes. It was fun to dig through the shoes, but I didn't see a lot of them that were like wowzers, good brand names, except for these. These are a pair of Everlanes. So Everlane is a great brand, and these are in really good shape. So I would call this a size, I bet it's on the bottom, 8.5. 8.5 for these great little Everlanes. Ooh, these are nice too. These are a Johnson & Murphy. Johnson & Murphy is usually like a men's brand of nice shoes, but quality shoes. These are a women's size, I don't know, it's got an 8 written on the bottom, but I don't think they're a size 8. Maybe, but let's look inside. Oh, here it is. Size 7. There you go. Size 7 suede boots. I love selling boots. They just have such a good return, and these are in really nice condition. Speaking of really nice condition, check these out. Louis AC. So there's the brand on the bottom. These are size 7.5. I think these are like new without tags. They still have like the stickies on the bottom where the tags were. Louis AC is a fancier brand, and you can find them at like Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, and shoes like that. But these are nice, great loafer, and these are a size 7.5. Okay, so speaking of shoes, I do really like, these are my all-time favorite brand of shoes to wear. It's an Altra, A-L-T-R-A, Altra. These are men's size like 12 or 12.5, I think. Oh, 12.5. UK 11.5. So they've got a little bit of wear on them, but I still think they're $50. This one's for me, so whenever the grandbaby comes over, we have something to play with in the bathtub. But I did do a scan of it, and this is about a $15 toy. We'll talk about this in a second. This is another a reusable shopping bag. I'm gonna lot up a bunch of different ones. So I have some that are other brands, but like good mall brands like Vineyard Vines, and I'll lot those up also and see how they do. Okay, 2 more things, and then we'll talk about the price. These are a pair of orange tab Levi's. I love finding cool things like this. I think I'm going to send them to a couple of friends of mine that do specialize in Levi's, because I don't see the back patch on here, and I have looked everywhere inside for more tags other than this one little bitty paper tag, and it doesn't say where it's made. It doesn't say a whole lot of other than washed with similar items and stuff. It's got some numbers on it, but I don't know how to tell. So I'm going to send these over to a friend of mine and see if they can give me more information about it. But it is really cool to find a pair of orange tab Levi's. But this is the one that I'm not sure what to think about it. Oh, I did get an IKEA bag, which surprised me, because usually these are the first things that I'm going to scoop up, but IKEA bag. And then this is the one that I'm a little bit like, I'm unclear or unsure about what to do with it. Okay, so it's a handmade sweater, which is cool. I have other handmade sweaters in my store right now. But this one says, "This machine kills fascists." So I just have such a, I don't know how to feel about it. I felt like it was something that I wanted to pick up, but I don't know if I'm even allowed to sell this on eBay. So there's some history with this. There was a guy named Woody Guthrie, I think was his name. He was a musician in the 40s that protested against the war. But I think that holds true today for a lot of different people and places, but I don't know. I just have such mixed emotions about this. I'm not sure if I regret picking it up, but I also think that it has marketability. I think that it has, I feel like there is a market somewhere for this. Do I think it's on eBay? I don't know. I don't even know if I can sell this on eBay. I don't know. But I guess I need to do a little bit of digging, a little bit of research on this. But this was an item that I felt like may have some controversy to it. I don't know. I think I just felt like I needed to pick it up. Sometimes things kind of like speak to you or whatever. This was one of those items where I just thought I needed to pick this up. So what do you think? What would you do with it? Would you have picked it up at all? Where would you try to sell it? I would really love your input. I'd love to know what you think about it. Please leave me a comment. Tell me more details about that. It's super interesting to me and confusing, and I think I just have like anxiety emotions attached to it.
but I still feel like it needed to be in a new place and in a new home somewhere. So how much did I spend at the Indianapolis, Greenwood, Indiana Goodwill? So I spent with tax and everything, $23.75. So that's $1.79 a pound. I got 12 pounds and I have 16 items. So if I divide the $23.75 by 16, that gives us, so that means that I spent per item. I spent this much per item. So that's such a great cost of goods. I love going to the bins because of that reason. And I like seeing what there is to find in other parts of the country, because every part of the country is something a little bit different. You sell what you sell what you have access to, you sell what you know, you sell what you like. So I hope you guys are out there finding amazing things. I hope you're shipping amazing things. I hope you're selling amazing things, but I hope you're doing amazing things. And I will see you guys next time. I'll see you in the bins.